Yeah, Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep, go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laughs in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mall. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How we doing? How we doing? It is Thursday. I'm feeling good. I hope you feeling good. It's a lot of things that went down today on this fantastic Thursday. Dare I say, fantastic Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Wildcard Mark in the building. I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 408. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, jam-packed Thursday. A lot of stuff going down tonight. Just to remind y'all, next week, this guy is in action. This guy is in action next week. Him and Lamar Jackson are going to be in action next week. Woo-wee, baby. I can't wait for that. Well, not just because I'm a Chiefs fan, but just because the world should be excited. You got the Super Bowl champ and the MVP in one game, opening the season. That should be more than enough to get you all excited. Should be more than enough. So, you know, I'm excited about that. Anyway, I hope everybody's had a fantastic Thursday. Hope you had a fantastic week as we get y'all set up for Labor Day. I forgot Labor Day just crept up on us. I want to give a late night shout out. It's still her birthday. My middle child, Mackenzie Wallace. It's her 7th birthday, so she's still celebrating. Well, she's asleep right now because as she should be. She has school in the morning. But shout out my baby girl. It's her 7th birthday. She had a fantastic day. She had some gymnastics, school, and all that other good stuff. Had people sending presents and all that stuff. But the world, we got presents. We got sports fans. We got presents. We got presents today because college football week 1. Week 1 officially kicked off today. Shout out my Mizzou Tigers. Yeah. Got that shout out. Put that whooping on Murray State. 51-0. We did something that them old Kansas bird chickens couldn't do. We got a shutout. Yeah, I know. Round my parts, it's Kansas City's on the Kansas and Missouri border, so it's closer to Lawrence, Kansas. It's like 40, 30, well, depending on how fast you drive, you can get there in 30 minutes. But relatively about 45 minutes from the city. Columbia is more like almost 2.5, 3 hours. So Kansas is closer to the city. But anyway, man, speaking of college football, this team is going to be in town in November 23rd. I'm trying to get tickets to the Kansas-Colorado game. Man, what a dogfight. Now, of course, Coach Prime, Colorado Buffaloes. They're well scrutinized team. The bravado of Deion Sanders is going to put a target on their back. There's a lot of people in the media that they don't like them. They don't like them, not one bit. They don't. They just don't. But I will say this. When you talk that talk, gotta walk that walk. They had a dog fight tonight, and I know what people are about to say. Oh man, it's North Dakota State. Hey, you must not be watching college football. But those that watch college football, they know about North Dakota State. North Dakota State is a FCS. Yes, it may not be FBS, but they are an FCS powerhouse. Excuse me. Still got a little bit of cold left. But they are an FCS powerhouse. Now, North Dakota State is not a pushover. North Dakota State, the college that produced Trey Lance, I know, produced Carson Wentz. But besides those two individuals, more collectively as a team, as a university, they dominate the FCS. They are a juggernaut. So when I saw North Dakota State as Colorado's first opponent this year, I'm like, oh, that's not a gimme. And I know a lot of people couldn't wait because they was in a dogfight for the majority of this game. They was like, well, they lose this game. I can't wait to jump on Prime. I can't wait to jump on the Buffaloes. They was talking all that yip-yapping. You losing to North Dakota State. What are you doing losing to an FCS team? Let's put it all in perspective. Look, I get it, y'all. I get it. Deion Sanders is he comes off different than most coaches. He does. All right? He's going to talk his talk of confidence. But here's my issue, how the media treats him. He does something, he gets scrutinized for it. Other coaches do it, it barely gets mentioned. Just saying. Just pay attention to the trends on how media and certain people treat and talk about Prime differently than other coaches. They tried to give Prime hell when he was even at Jackson State, and when he brought it to Colorado, putting the Twitter handles and Instagram handles on the back of the player's jersey. They tried to give him hell for that. Now you got Mike Gundy in Oklahoma State. They got a whole QR code on their helmet. I didn't hear a lot of people pushing back on that, giving him hell for that. But regardless, as much as I respect Prime, and I'm a pro Coach Prime guy. When you talk and you are out there in the media so much, there's going to come with certain expectations. Not saying he has to live up to them, but there's going to be more scrutiny. He's going to be under a different microscope. They can't wait for him to lose. They can't wait for him to lose. So tonight was a big night because you on prime time, you on Thursday, you on ESPN, and you this ain't no just regular opponent. See, people see North Dakota State, they're like, oh, FCS, you're supposed to blow over them. No. Do your research, folks. That's because they're FCS. They might be a level down, but please believe, North Dakota State, they continuously, always in contention to win an FCS championship every year. Go do your research. Go find your information about North Dakota State. They ain't no pushover. And they sure wasn't tonight. They came to play in both. But I got to tell y'all, man. Woo-hoo. Like, we knew Travis Hunter was good, right? We knew it. Obviously, he was a number one recruit when he came out a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. Went to Jackson State. All right. We knew he was good. But damn it, play. He good. And so the biggest thing about Travis Hunter, you look at him, you're like, man, he's dynamic as a wide receiver. He's dynamic as a cornerback. Like, if you saw the game tonight, wide receiver, he was cooking every last D-back. He was cooking every last defensive back. I don't like Hunter playing 100% the whole season. He won't play the every down. Tonight he did, or close to it. He won't play every down, AP. I don't see it happening. But he played just about every play tonight. So when you see him play wide receiver, you're like, damn, he was cooking them North Dakota State defensive backs. And then when you see him play defense, it was like the aura of him being on that field. They were scared to throw the football his way. So it brings me to this question, and I know many people are probably asked it. I know many people are asking before me, and I'm probably like the millionth person to ask this question. My thing is what position would you have him play? Because he's coming to the NFL next year. What position would you have him play? If you drafted Travis Hunter, would you have him play cornerback? Would you have him play wide receiver? Or would you leave the choice up to him? And here's my honest answer. Here's my honest to God answer. All right. So here's my thing. I would honestly leave it up to Travis. All right. I would leave it up to him. If I was Travis, I would play wide receiver only because you see how the wide receiver market is going crazy right now. All right. And to be honest, you know, I will want to be partake in that explosion of wide receiver salary. I would do it just for that money part. If I was Travis, I know cornerbacks, you know, you can get relatively paid too. But why would you see this wide receiver market going? Ooh. So money wise, I would say wide receiver. All right. Like you said, CeeDee Lamb just got paid. Another wide receiver we'll talk about later in the show got paid. You got 5 wide receivers this year are getting paid $30 million plus. $30 million plus. So I honestly it would make, for me, financially wise, it would make more sense to go wide receiver. Just saying. You know? I mean, even though it's just not, look, cornerback is cool and all, but Jair Alexander, who is the highest paid cornerback in the NFL, he's averaging $21 million a year. These wide receivers are now getting 30 plus. Come on, it's a no-brainer. Financially, it makes more sense for him to go wide receiver. Just saying. Unless he happens to be the guy that changes the trend on cornerback. But until then, no. Wide receiver financially makes a lot more sense for him to go into the NFL at that position. But if you get Travis Hunter on your team as a football coach, you just get him on the field. Literally. He's that damn good. He's that damn good. He is that damn athletic. You just get him on the field. Hey, I need to stop, man. Go man to man with this guy. Gotcha, coach. 35. Run a slant. Gotcha, coach. I mean, did y'all see what this man did on his 3rd touchdown? Yes, his 3rd touchdown tonight. Take a look at this.
They just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12. Travis Hunter with another clip on the reel. How did he catch that, Roddy? We need the replay here.
This is a desperation throw. The play clock's running down.
Come on.
That's unbelievable. That's a glitch in EA Sports College Football 25.
Mata with the extra point and a little more breathing room for the Buffaloes, leading by 11 with just under.
What do you do with that? He is goodness. He is unreal. Without a doubt, Travis Hunter, barring, and I got to put this caveat on this because we've seen some issues at Jackson State. We've seen some issues last year. His health, his durability. Look, I'm going to keep it real, kind of sports talk kind of guy. I don't have no agenda with ESPN, FS1, and none of them. They ain't paying me. I know I would like some of that money, but I don't have no objective. I just love talking sports. Every time I see Travis Hunter, I see dynamic things, but I also see durability issues. He's missed some games at Jackson State. He's missed some games last year with the punctured lung and the cracked rib. He takes a bruising. And he's missed 2-3 games tops each year. If he stays healthy this year, misses no games, misses no time, because he's going to have all the opportunities to make an impact on the football game because he is so damn dynamic. He plays offense, plays defense. He's going to have all the opportunities to be dynamic. He's going to be in the Heisman race as long as he stays on the field. And hey, let's not act like Shador ain't no scrub neither. He ain't no scrub. He put up big numbers tonight. I know he had an interception, but that was kind of like such a fluke interception. The defender wasn't even looking, was like laid out on the ground and somehow kicked the ball up into the air. And it got picked into the end zone, so it was a red zone interception. So I'm not paying too much attention to that interception. That was such a fluke situation. But Shador, come on, he earned his NIL tonight too. As Nike announces him as an NIL sponsor, we got him up in Times Square. That man threw 4 touchdowns today, 445 yards, 26 of 34. Pretty accurate shit right there. I mean, that's well above 70. No, not well above, but pretty much 76% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns. Almost 450 yards. The guy was killing it. Shador was on it. He was on it tonight. Look, Colorado is okay. We've seen enough last year. And from what I've seen in just this game, all right? So the offense won't be the issue with Colorado. The offense won't. I'm not worried about the offense. Obviously, Shador did his thing. You got that dog in Travis Hunter who's unbelievable, a glitch. Like the announcer said in the EA college football game, he's a glitch. Jimmy Horn Jr. went off tonight. I can't forget what's his name, LeJontay Wester. He's shifty. Oh, he's jukey. I like him. Drayon Miller from last year, who had a game against USC. He's back. So let's not forget about him. So, I'm liking what they got on offense. They got to get their running game going a little bit better. All right. They got to get their running game a little bit better. The offensive line is better than last year, but it's not crazy better than last year. So they still some questions on the offensive line if they've really improved or not. We'll see if they go against in the next few weeks who they got in the schedule. I want to see if they can really. Well, my question's on the defense. I'm just being honest. The offense won't be the issue. It's that defense. They got it. Now, Bart, albeit they played much better in the second half than they did the first half. But they got it. They got to play all 4 quarters. Otherwise, you're gonna put Shedeur and Travis and the rest of them boys on offense in the shootout every week, and you can't win a shootout all the time. This ain't the OK Corral, all right? I never heard of a guy in a shootout or going undefeated. Eventually, everybody get popped. Just saying. So, defensive-wise, they got to get it together. The D coordinator, man, you can't keep getting beat by the same play, bro. Because as stiff as the competition was with North Dakota State, it's going to get stiffer. It's going to get stiffer. You got to go to Nebraska. All right? They want some revenge for what you did last year in that game. So you got to go there. You got to go to Colorado State. Can't forget, they played the hell out of you last year in Colorado. So you got to go to their house this year. All right? Baylor, UCF, Kansas State, who is ranked, Arizona, who's ranked, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah, who is ranked, Kansas, who is ranked, Oklahoma State, who is ranked. Big 12, their little Big 12 schedule ain't no slouch. If you ask me, it might be a little bit tougher, if not, than that last year when they had that Pac-12 schedule. Might be a little bit tougher. So it's just week 1. It's just game 1. They got some work to do on the offensive line, which is I think they can once they get gelling, they'll play better. But the defense, you can't keep getting beat by the same, same pick plays and literally crossings. Like North Dakota State was doing whatever they want for the most part. But no, great game. Great game by Shedeur. Looks good. And y'all noticed somebody ain't got paid in Dallas yet. Y'all remember my take a couple of weeks ago. Jerry Jones is looking. I'm still on that take. I'm gonna ride that take until the draft happens, until somebody else ends up with Shedeur Sanders. Until he ends up drafted by somebody else, I'm still riding with that take. He's going to end up in Dallas. He's going to end up in a Cowboy uniform. I'm telling you. My gut feeling tells me. But I'll go check out 2 weeks ago when I dropped that take. All right, I'll leave that there. But no, Shedeur, Travis Hunter, man. Whew. Travis might go number 1 overall next year in the draft. I'm trying to tell you, he bad. That's a cold-blooded dude right there. Cold-blooded. Boy, that boy good. Oh my goodness, what do you do with that man? If you on defense and he's on offense, good luck. You can man, I'm gonna play the play again. I don't care. I might get the copyright striking from YouTube on this one, but damn it, I don't care. Man, look at this play.
They just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12. Travis Hunter with another clip on the reel. How did he catch that, Roddy? We need the replay here.
This is a desperation throw. The play clock's running down.
Come on.
That's unbelievable. That's a glitch.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Like there's things that you've seen. There's things that I've seen over 37 years of my life. I've never seen a glitch like Travis Hunter, bro. That boy is good, damn it. Ooh, Andy Reid, please get him to Kansas City. Ooh, Brett Reach, please get that man to Kansas City. Oh, Lord. Boy, hey, boy, Tease is about to tank right now. Hey, Andy Reid, we got 2 Super Bowls. We got back-to-back. Damn that 3-peat. Go ahead and tank, and we can 5-peat. With Travis, go ahead and tank. We can go 5-peat. With Travis and Patrick, what? It'll never happen. This is fool's gold. I'm just talking shit, y'all. Just don't even worry about me. I'm not speaking that into existence because it won't happen. All right, it just won't happen. It's something that is something that just ain't true. But one last thing on Shedeur. For those who really don't understand how good Shedeur is really doing, here's the benefit of having prime Deion Sanders as your pappy. Because he got connections. He got connections to the the good people that can go in there and kind of help your son get his game right. For those who don't know this, Prime got a good relationship with Peyton Manning. Mm-hmm. So Peyton Manning kind of gave him a couple of nuggets. Gave Shedeur a couple of nuggets. There's another guy named Tom Brady, TB12. He's a good buddy of Deion Sanders and kind of gave Shedeur a couple of nuggets. So it's no surprise that Shedeur, slightly different from other cats when it comes to the QB game. Speaking of Tom Brady, what up, Doe? Mike Jones, who? Mike Jones. What's good with you, bro? But speaking of Tom Brady, he ain't even playing no more. But he sound like he having some NFL restrictions. Like, did y'all hear about this? So obviously Tom Brady ain't playing no more. And he's about to be in the booth, announcement booth. But he got some restrictions. I thought it was crazy. Let's take a listen to this.
Here's the situation. Other owners have objected to him being a partial owner of the Raiders and being a broadcaster, considering, let's just say, Tom Brady is assigned to the number 1 game that week. And let's just say Tom Brady, his Raiders are playing the Chiefs. How can you have a guy who's a partial owner of the team go to Chiefs practice or sitting around meetings? You can't do that. So other owners have objected to that type of thing. And they said, if he's approved as the owner, they're going to have to put in place certain rules, which, again, you'd like to think somebody would be professional enough to abide by that. But again, he's owning the team. He'd be a partial owner of the team. So teams that are going against the Raiders don't want Tom Brady in their broadcast meetings and in their production media. They want him.
I want to say this. Yeah. Just nobody has said the angle that I'm saying, and I can't believe that this isn't what everybody's thought was immediately. So he doesn't have to travel to another city early to watch any practices. He doesn't have to sit in those 4 to 5 hour production meetings on Zoom or in person. He can just show up on game day, call the game, and he's getting paid $350 million, and he owns an NFL team. That sounds like the perfect, and allegedly Tom Brady's camp not happy because he wants to be over-prepared and he wants to see and everything like that.
By the way, as a color analyst, and I've never been an analyst, so I don't know this, and I've been in some production meetings in my life back when I was the initial sideline reporter for NFL Network Thursday night games with Brian Gumbel. And
I remember that. I remember you back there. Yeah.
Back in the day. So, you go through those production meetings. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't want to be an analyst for a game, a play-by-play man for a game, a sideline reporter for a game, and not go through those meetings.
Yeah, but he'll get a transcript. He'll get the right.
I guess. I mean, I guess they would send him the transcript. No, they wouldn't. If he's the partial owner of the Raiders, because those meetings are very candid and honest, and coaches tell you what they think of players and what they're planning to do and how they want to attack that team. No, he's not going to get the transcripts of those meetings.
Yeah. I don't know what Tom Brady was thinking. You being a partial owner of an NFL team and you got a side gig, which Fox is going to pay him a shit ton of money. Like $375 million over like 10, 11 years. Regardless, I have no problem with the NFL putting restrictions on Tom Brady. Because here's the thing. Like Schefter said, if you're partial owner and of the Raiders, who happens to be a rival of the team I root for, Kansas City Chiefs, I don't want you in those practices watching the Chiefs play and you're partial owner of the Raiders. I mean, I have no choice. I absolutely feel without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to turn around, share every last bit of information you can to Antonio Pierce. Pierce, Mahomes, he's doing this. Hey, when they line up, because Brady ain't stupid. He's one of the most winningest player. Well, he is the winningest player in NFL history. So why he knows what to look for, formation wise and all. He has so much football knowledge. I wouldn't want to have him in my practices. I don't want him talking to my players. I don't want him talking to my coaches. I don't want him talking to my GMs. I don't want him talking to my water boy. I don't want him talking to my concession stand crew. I don't want him talking to nobody. I don't want him talking to my security team. Because if he talks to my security team, he might find a way how to go in there and deflate some damn balls. Pause. I don't want him nowhere near anything on my franchise. He's a partial owner of another team. There's 31 other teams that he is competing against. I get it. He needs to do his job when it comes to being an analyst and being a color TV guy on Fox. But you know what, Fox? This is your fault. You owe Greg Olsen an apology. You owe Greg Olsen an apology. Because Greg Olsen came in Fox and did a hell of a job. Came in and became part of the A crew for your commentary team. Did fantastic. And you just could, Tom Brady wants to be a commentator. We're going to just $375 million. Come on and be part of our team. Ain't even seen if the dude can talk right, be funny. Obviously, we know he has football knowledge, but you were so quick to push Greg Olsen out of the AC to hurry up and get Tom Brady because you didn't want him to go to ESPN. You didn't want him to go to CBS, no NBC, no Prime, no Netflix. You didn't want him to go to no other network with no evidence that he can be a great play-by-play commentary guy. No evidence at all. And you threw a whole bunch of money at him because he finally decided to give up football after he lost his family. He lost his woman to the Korean jiu-jitsu teacher. He finally smartened up and said, "Hey, man, maybe I should finally sit down and give up football because it cost me my woman. He don't love me no more, cheated on me, allegedly. The BJJ guy. Ooh. That didn't even sound right. Yeah, there was some BJs going on. You know? He is barely know you, allegedly. That's what's being reported. I don't know. You know, you didn't prioritize football over everybody else, allegedly. That's what's being said. But you finally sit down, no evidence that you can be a play-by-play commentator. Well, Fox, you were so gun-ho. I need Tom Brady. Greg Olsen was doing just fine. You are Greg Olsen, apology. But this is what you got to put up with. Because here's the problem. When you're not in those meetings as a play-by-play commentary, I'm pretty sure it hinders your performance to a certain degree because you're not getting those little tidbits. You're not getting those close and personal talks with coaches, GM, players, and not getting that. They're not allowing that. I ain't mad at the NFL. Because first of all, we got enough cheating allegations with your ass in the past. Enough, Tom Brady. All right? You got more gates than a mug. Spy gate, deflate gate, whatever gate you got up in New England, we got enough of cheating associated with you in the past. So that's the last thing we need is commentate gate with your raggedy ass trying to sneak little tidbits in the play-by-play room with the players and the opposing coaches for you to go running back to Antonio Pierce. Watch for this. Yeah, we got enough of that player. So I truly understand why the other owners felt some type of way about that shit. And rightfully so. Because it's a dog. I understand it's a competitive world in the NFL. But come on, dog. Enough. So I ain't even mad that the NFL and the owner said, nah, bro, you want to commentate? Restriction. Restriction. You thought you were going to talk to the players? Nope. You thought you was going to talk to the coaches? Sit your head down. Ain't happening over here, pimp. I ain't mad at it at all. Nah. Go ahead and sit on down. So, hey, I don't know what Tom and Fox was thinking. That they was just going to allow that and nobody saying nothing. Nothing? Oh, that's it. Them boys, boy. Woo! Anyway, let's keep this show moving. We got some more to talk about, man. It's so crazy, yo. It's so crazy. I swear, last night's episode, I was talking about Brandon Aiyuk getting paid. Man, did he get paid? He's now a top 5 paid wide receiver, getting 4 years, $120 million. I think is 76 or something like that, guaranteed. Don't quote me for sure on that, but he's top 5. So with that, I mean, kind of makes me question what's going on with the rest of the 49ers, how this going to shake out. Take a quick listen to this because I'm definitely curious to hear on how the deal got done, why it took so long to get the deal done. And, quite honestly, once we get past this, we'll have the conversation on what this means for other players coming down the line wanting to get paid in the San Francisco uniform. Because to me, I'm quite shocked that Aiyuk got paid. Let's take a listen to this.
Adam Schefter joins us now to explain how this got done in the end, because Adam, at times the temperature rose to such a point where it appeared that perhaps a divorce was coming here, right? By way of a trade. Didn't happen. Ultimately, they work it out. How?
Well, Scott, there was so much that happened between the 49ers wanting to re-sign Brandon Aiyuk in the offseason and them actually re-signing him during training camp. In between, we had Brandon Aiyuk tweeting at Mike Tomlin. We had him posting photos with the Commanders quarterback, Jaden Daniels. We had Brandon Aiyuk saying to Jaden Daniels on a FaceTime call, "They don't want me back." We had him asking for a trade request. We had trade discussions with the Cleveland Browns, the New England Patriots, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, who had an agreement in principle to trade for Aiyuk before the 49ers told them roughly a couple of weeks ago that they had no intention of trading Brandon Aiyuk there, that they wanted to keep him. Now, if some team had offered a wide receiver in return, that might have gotten the 49ers' attention, but there was no way that they were trading a receiver as good and talented and productive as Brandon Aiyuk without getting some type of frontline wide receiver in return. That never materialized, which is why they told the Steelers that they didn't intend to trade him to Pittsburgh. And so now the regular season is creeping closer and closer. It opens a week from Monday night in San Francisco with the 49ers on the first home game of the season, the first Monday night game of the season against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. This was always going to be go time for all of these unsettled situations to see if any of them could be resolved. On Monday, Dallas and CeeDee Lamb reached the agreement. And now on Thursday, Brandon Aiyuk and the 49ers reached their agreement.
Hey, got it done. So it sounds like from Adam Schefter that San Francisco was not playing on the trade value. If you were not going to give a wide receiver in his caliber back, it wasn't going to happen. So in Pittsburgh's situation, that means you would have to come off who? Your best wide receiver, which is George Pickens. So if you're not going to run and come off him, which I understand why they wouldn't, he's on a rookie deal. Probably got like maybe 2 or 3 years left on his rookie deal. Why would I do that? Because obviously you still got to pay Brandon Aiyuk. Patriots. If I'm Brandon Aiyuk, I'm happy that deal didn't come through. Why would I want to go to the Patriots? I'm Brady ain't there. Why would I want to go there? You are the offense. If Brandon Aiyuk goes to New England, he would be the offense. So you would just be, in essence, pretty much a highly paid solo artist. Get beat up, because you taking all the hits. Why? I wouldn't want to do it. Oh, no. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm glad. If I'm Brandon Aiyuk, oh, thank you. That trade didn't happen. Say Washington. Okay. Washington, are you ready to have a rookie quarterback in Jaden Daniels be without Terry McLaurin and have Brandon Aiyuk? I know they got familiarity with each other. They played at Arizona State together. That's cool. But to me, if I'm Washington, it only makes sense that I will want to have as many weapons as I can for Jaden Daniels. You just got rid of your other first-round receiver from 2 years ago in Jahan Dotson. Gave him in division to Philly, which was stupid. So there's one less weapon. So if I got to give up Terry McLaurin for Brandon Aiyuk, I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I like Brandon Aiyuk, but I'm a big fan of Terry McLaurin. I like him. That's a dog. But I'm not surprised that Brandon Aiyuk stays in San Francisco. I am surprised they made him a top 5 paid wide receiver in the league. And talking to my man Clubber D, and some of this footage will get released in the next few days. Me and him had a candid conversation, and he kind of put me on game. So he was actually happy that Brandon Aiyuk got paid, but he kind of put me on game like this. So if Brandon Aiyuk gets paid, what does that mean for Debo? Debo got 2 more years left on his contract. He'll be getting older. He'll probably getting close to 30 by that time, if I'm correct. So he'll be getting older. You also, you'll also, who else is getting close to getting paid? That's right. It's the last year that you can't kick that bucket of not paying Brock Purdy, the quarterback. So in 2 more years, Debo be 30. Yeah. You know what happens when you hit 30 in the NFL? You're getting closer to the end. So Brandon Aiyuk getting paid this type of money right now says a lot about the 49ers future, especially for Debo. It might be the last 2 years we see Debo in a 49ers uniform. Or if I'm Debo, all out this year, try to stay as healthy as you can. All right? Try to stay as healthy as you can. Ask for a trade in the offseason. I'm pretty sure that John Lynch would actually probably would entertain that more going into next year and say, hey, all right, by all means, get you a last little bag from whatever team, a little 2 or 3 year deal. Get you a little 34, 33 a year. Call it a done deal. If I'm Debo, I would do that. I would definitely go into next year if I ball this year, stay healthy. Yeah, man, get me out of here. Because I think this signing Brandon Aiyuk to this type of money, because quote unquote, he's not the number 1 receiver, even though last year for sure he led statistically. But I don't know. But for me, the biggest surprise was that I thought it was odd that they prioritized Aiyuk over Trent Williams. I'm just saying. Because Trent Williams has made it sound, he's made it completely honest with him. He said, I ain't playing not another down until y'all fix my contract. And this is going to be a lot of things as, woo, Brock Purdy, I know he thinking, hey, man, please, get Trent Williams signed. You don't want, that's why I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised that Aiyuk got his money before Trent Williams. Because left tackle, man, such a premier, hard position to fill. And when you got a dog like Trent, I don't want to play those type of chicken games with him. I want him in the building. I want him in tip-top shape. I want him ready to go week 1. For real. But there's a lot of stuff that got to get done. Man, I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this in a negative way. I think the 49ers are going to start hitting a wall, when it comes to having the Super Bowl window open. Because you can't pay everybody. You can't. So now that you got your wide receiver paid, you got your running back paid, better get your left tackle paid. Give your tight end some little bit more money, because Brock Purdy's right around the corner. We already see what the salaries are for these quarterbacks. It's big money. It is big money. And Brock Purdy, because he has done well, has played well, he's not your Daniel Jones, give me $40 million. He's not. He is not. He's going to be up there, 50 plus. Watch. I'm not saying he's 55 with Jordan Love, which I'm actually shocked that Jordan Love is at the top of that list with 55. Ooh. But he's not Daniel Jones 40. So there's going to be some more money things that's going to have to happen. And eventually, once you pay Brock Purdy, some of that stuff is going to get kind of capped off. Just saying. Because if I'm Purdy's agent, I'm going to say, damn, I don't give a damn that he's Mr. Irrelevant. Last pick of the draft. Look what you've done with my guy. You've gone to 2 straight NFC championship games, a Super Bowl. You want to keep that going? All right. Hey, my guy. 50 plus. Oh, we can't do that. No. I know some other teams that can. You want to play that game? So there's a lot of things that are coming down the 49ers pathway financially wise that I think is going to probably not hinder them from being a Super Bowl caliber team. But what I mean is kind of keep some of these people together on this team that's been a part of them consistently being in NFC championship games, a couple trips to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. So they better try to get as many people signed before Brock Purdy. Just know that. Because once he do, hey, he ain't too much just willy-nilly just throwing money out side to side. It ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that. But Brandon Aiyuk ain't the only man getting paid. Brandon Aiyuk ain't the only guy got paid. There's a guy out there. He in the Bay as well. Matter of fact, he's in the Bay as well. He got paid. Your man, Chef Steph Curry, 1 year, $62.6 million extension. Keeps him in a Golden State uniform through the 2026-2027 season. Wow. Wow. That's a lot of money for 1 year, boy. But you know what? I understand that. Obviously, you see the wages for these NBA players go up. And sometimes this isn't this wasn't a move for to make the roster better. This was just a thank you, a gratitude contract extension. That's what I think it was. I think this was a, scratch your back, scratch my back type of situation, but it doesn't keep you long term here. I don't know if that makes it in this point that Steph retires a Golden State Warrior. I don't think it does. Because for me, if that was the case, I would have probably went 2 or 3 more years. You know what I'm saying? So he already had 2 years remaining on that 4-year, $215 million contract he signed in 2021 left. All right. So it wasn't like he was, hurting for money. He wasn't hurting for money. He's been doing just fine. I'm just saying, like, at some point, if he's thinking about retiring soon, and maybe this 1 year deal is probably the time frame that he's thinking about retiring, then so be it. Because as of right now, he's 36 years old. All right. The season that's going to start in October, he'll be 37 in March. All right. And then he'll be 38 the following year when that 1 year extension kicks in. Do your math. Looks like if that's it of Steph Curry, then this is exactly what I'm thinking it is. This is a thank you. This is a thank you from the Warriors. The Warriors are saying, hey, man, you brought us 4 championships. You brought us fame, fortune, publicity, relevancy. You done something for this franchise that we've been dying to have. Because that franchise has moments. Of course, they won championships before Steph and them got there, but it's been a minute. It was a drought in between time. Matter of fact, it was a playoff drought. I know Steph and them boys didn't break it. That was Baron Davis and the rest of the crew that did all that. But still, it didn't amount to nothing. So when Steph and them boys come in, they take the Warriors organization to another level. Win championships. Between 2015 and say 2023, 4 championships. Nobody, was winning as many championships as they were. They had a little run right there, a slight dynasty. Okay, that was a slight dynasty. 4 championships in a matter of 9-10 years. Hey, that's a dynasty. I'll give it to them. So they look. I don't know if he retires at 38, but if he does, so be it. Because here's the thing: if he can still shoot like crazy, which the thing is in basketball, as long as you can still shoot, you still got a job. I don't see a lot of Steph slowing down. I know there's times where he might get nicked up and miss some time more than often. So obviously it definitely depends on his body and how it holds up over the next couple of years. That also determines if that extension is the thank you for a well tour for him. Who knows? But I know a lot of people we got to understand this is we see it all the time. Matter of fact, LeBron is still highly paid. Highest paid Laker. Jeannie Buss has no quorums. And matter of fact, they stand 10 toes down on the fact that he continues to extend them. I got no beef with it. I got no beef with Steph in this extension. I got no beef with veterans like him and LeBron getting extensions. It doesn't help your team. It doesn't help you build your team. It helps you sell some tickets. That's about it. But it's more of a grazie. Thank you. We respect who you are. We love and adore you. That's what it is. It's not about team building at that point. It's about getting ticket sales and saying thank you to generational talent. I got no beef with it. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here because I feel myself starting to get a little bit trashy over here. Getting a little sick still. Let me get up out of here. Hey, man, y'all go enjoy y'all Labor Day weekend. Most importantly, please, no drinking and driving. If you need a designated driver, get you one, an Uber, a Lyft, whatever. Do what you got to do to make sure that you don't drinking and driving. All right, Labor Day weekend. I know that the drinks, the liquor will be flowing. Some good eats. Get some good eats. All right, make sure you eat good. Spend time with your friends, loved ones, and all that good shit. But be safe out there this weekend. And watch a lot of college football because college football is back, baby. Yeah. M-I-Z. That's right. Z-O-U. I'm up out of here, man. I'm going to see y'all Monday. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You know where to find all the I.O.W Sports Network content right there at the bottom of the screen. You know where to find me. Going over to the Twitter, ACWalkerMar. I'm about you. See y'all Monday. Peace.